I'm Jenny Harthelroad. I am the owner of Balanced You, where people hire us to transform their health and wellness. So, sometimes we just don't think straight. And my little son, Josh, he's not that little anymore. He's 13. He's the same height as me. We look eye to eye. Pretty soon he'll be taller. So he got hit in the jaw, and his jaw was hurting, and it wasn't aligning right. He was wrestling around with a friend. They were having this sword fight with inner tubes, and he got knocked in the jaw, and it was just bothering him. And he's a tough guy. He said a couple things. I didn't think much of it, but as the week went on, I could see this green bruise on his face. And he said, "Mom, when I try to bite, like my teeth are not lining up. I think something's wrong. It's hard to chew." And I thought, oh gosh, I should have paid more attention to this. I'm sorry. What should we do? And so what do I immediately think? Well, structural. I thought of my dad, Grandpa Tom. He's a chiropractor. Grandpa can put your jaw back in line. So my dad's retired, so I couldn't just bring him over to his office. I called my dad and I said, "Hey, here's what happened. What do we do about his jaw?" And my dad said, "Well, did you reprogram his mind?" And I said, "No, I should have thought of that, because that's my specialty. I reprogram minds. But I usually reprogram minds for things like, traumatic things, for goals, for chronic problems. Sometimes I forget about my own magic trick for little things like jaw problems." So we reprogrammed his mind that his jaw would align, that everything would be healthy and functioning properly, put a little heat on his face. Grandpa said he would call the next day, check on him, see how he was doing. So Grandpa texts me the next day, "Does Josh need me to come help his jaw?" I text Josh at school, "How's your jaw today?" Josh says, "No problem, it's totally fine. My bite is back to normal. Everything is great." And I was just like, it is amazing. The power of the mind can realign the jaw. Who would have thought? So he comes home, he sits down at his computer in the kitchen area, and he grabs this gum, bubble tape. Have you ever seen it before? I don't know where he got it. I am a health nut. I don't buy stuff like that. I can't imagine the chemicals he's chewing. But he literally opens his bubble tape. That's a roll of bubble tape, 6 feet long. He puts the entire thing in his mouth and starts chewing it with that jaw that the day before he couldn't even bite because it was out of line and it was painful. What a great testimonial my son just gave me about the power of the mind. So my thought for you today is, if you have health and wellness issues, we specialize at Balanced You about reprogramming the subconscious mind. The subconscious, it controls your chemistry, it controls your biology, it controls how your cell responds to the environmental signals that come in. If you want to transform yourself from the inside out, start with the power of the mind. If you want to learn more about the power of the mind, visit us online at balancedyou.org. I'm Jenny, owner of Balanced You.